Have you ever watched the Great Forest on a crisp fall day and felt totally immersed in the sounds of nature that surrounded you? Some of the sounds you may have heard were trees blowing in the wind and birds happily singing. The sounds of nature are some of the most soothing and relaxing sounds that you can experience. But if trees continue to be cut down to make paper products, those sounds will disappear. According to California's Energy Commission, if every American recycled their newspaper just once a week, we could save about 36 million trees a year. Not only does recycling save our trees, but it's also one of the easiest ways to rescue our planet from global warming. A lot of people recycle, but some don't. It is believed that the biggest reasons why people don't recycle is because they feel like it's an inconvenience, or they don't know how, or they don't know why they should recycle. Well, I can totally relate to that, because until I began attending school to become an interior designer, I didn't realize the importance of recycling. In fact, it was something that I never even thought about. After I started going to school, I quickly learned that being green by using recycled materials or materials that can be recycled is very important to our environment. One of the reasons why it is so important to be green is because of our landfills becoming full. Trash that is sent there takes years to decompose, and some items don't decompose at all. Recycling is more important than it ever has been. Today I would like to encourage you to recycle your used paper goods by discussing what can be recycled, how they can be recycled, and why they should be recycled. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, paper is the most prevalent material in our municipal solid waste. In fact, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency says that approximately 35% of the municipal solid waste consists of paper and paperboard products. We can keep our paper and paperboard products out of the municipal solid waste by participating in Mesa's curbside recycling program. They accept many forms of used paper and paperboard products. Some of the paper products they accept are newspapers, magazines, brown paper bags, catalogs, phone books, junk mail, envelopes, and any kind of colored or non-colored paper. The City of Mesa also accepts paperboard products. Does anyone happen to know what a paperboard product is? Well, it is a thick paper-like material that is often used to make boxes. Some examples of paperboard include cereal boxes, shoe boxes, and tissue boxes. And I happen to have a few examples here with us tonight. This paper towel holder, the empty candy box, and the tissue box. Those are all paperboard products. One thing to keep in mind when you are recycling your paper products is to make sure that they are clean. They cannot have any kind of a food stain on them whatsoever. And that is why paper towels and napkins cannot be recycled. The reason why is because most food stains consist of grease. And during the recycling process, when the paper is mixed with water to make a liquid, the grease creates problems and it contaminates the batch, which is very costly to the industry. This right here is an example of something that cannot be recycled. Usually pizza boxes can be recycled. I have an example here tonight. This one would not be able to recycle though because it is stained with grease. You could tear off the top and recycle that part of it. So now that you know what can be recycled, let's discuss how we can recycle them. According to Earth 911, a 2005 survey shows that 86% of the U.S. has access to some form of a recycling program. Mesa's recycling program is called the Blue Barrel Curbside Recycling Program. Anyone who participates in the program receives a recycling bin with the recyclables in, and the bins are collected at curbside once a week, including holidays. According to Mesa.az, a very exciting program will be started in July. It's called the Recycle Bank Incentive Rewards Program, and it will be tested in select Mesa neighborhoods. Approximately 9,000 people will be selected to participate that will last for 6 months. The amount of trash that a family recycles will be evaluated by a microchip that will be attached to the recycling bin. Residents will be awarded points for every pound of material they recycle on a weekly basis. Those points can then be redeemed at local retailers or on the internet. Now that you know about what to recycle and how to recycle it, let's talk about why we should recycle. In today's world, everyone can clearly see how human behavior has negatively impacted our environment. The decision to recycle or not can affect our world in many ways. First, we will discuss the implications of not recycling, and then we will discuss some of the positive outcomes of recycling. First of all, did you know that about 50 million tons of paper is recycled annually? Unfortunately, that is only half of what is produced. If there was no paper recycling, we would lose about 850 million trees a year. And that is not a good thing. Trees are very important to our survival. In fact, they help supply us with drinking water and clean air to breathe. Another result of not recycling is an abundance of trash in our landfills. As the EPA states, the amount of trash the U.S. produces has tripled in the past 50 years. At that rate, we will be producing nearly 1 billion tons of trash a year by 2060. The truth is, landfills are running out of space. Soon, we could be surrounded by our own waste. Now let's talk about some of the positive outcomes of recycling. There are several reasons why we should recycle. According to the Energy Information Administration, a ton of paper made from recycled fibers instead of virgin fibers conserves 7,000 gallons of water, 17 to 31 trees, and 4,000 kilowatts of electricity. Also, paperrecycle.org says that nearly 80% of America's paper mills use fiber to make some or all of their products, and approximately 140 mills use recovered paper exclusively. In addition to the other great reason for recycling, it also saves space in landfills. In fact, according to paperrecycle.org, it saves more than 3.3 cubic yards every time a ton of paper is recycled. Okay, let's review what we just went over. Our planet is in bad shape due to all of our years of abuse. I urge you to recycle your used paper and paperboard products. Recycling is one of the easiest ways that you can help rescue our planet and save space in our landfills. By recycling at home, you help save our trees and significantly lower the amount of water and electricity that is used to manufacture products from virgin materials. Once you start recycling by placing your used paper and paperboard products in the blue recycling bin, you can take pride in the fact that you are making a better, cleaner world for people today and for generations to come. And tonight I have a brochure for you to take home. It is from the City of Mesa, and it has examples on here of what you can recycle, along with reminders when you recycle. Does anyone have any questions? Okay, thank you for joining me tonight.